In today's video, we're uncovering the chilling narrative that marked the end of an influential figure in the gritty world of Chicago's hip-hop scene. Join us as we venture into the unnerving final hours of Mario Hess, widely known as Blood Money. As we pull back the veil on his ascent from hardship, gang life, to promising stardom and the shocking abrupt end, you'll discover the cold, brutal truths about gang culture and its inextricable ties to hip-hop. Prepare to journey through a tale of ambition, survival, success, and an untimely demise that continues to stir controversy in its wake. This is the haunting story of Blood Money. Born into darkness. In the gritty streets of Chicago, violence became a way of life for Mario Hess, also known as Blood Money. Born into a harsh and unforgiving environment, he was deeply immersed in the city's infamous gang culture from a young age. Hess had to navigate through the intricate maze of Chicago's most ruthless neighborhoods, where survival often meant adhering to the strict rules of the streets. For Blood Money, violence was not just a backdrop, it was a daily reality. The concrete beneath his feet bore witness to the constant turmoil and conflict that plagued his surroundings. These territories became battlegrounds where skirmishes erupted and power struggles unfolded. The fights that ensued were not only physical clashes, but also tests of willpower and resilience. Growing up in such an environment profoundly shaped Blood Money's perspective, decision-making, and artistic expression. The harsh realities of his upbringing cast an inescapable shadow over his life. It influenced his perception of the world and fueled the intensity and rawness of his music. In his lyrics, he channeled the pain, struggle, and violence he witnessed, painting a vivid picture of the streets that raised him. According to sources, Blood Money's early life was marred by encounters with law enforcement and involvement in criminal activities. His journey through the streets of Chicago's West Englewood neighborhood left an indelible mark on his psyche. As he delved deeper into the hip-hop scene, his music became a reflection of the world he knew, shedding light on the grim realities and harsh truths that define life in Chicago's toughest neighborhoods. Blood Money's artistry carried the weight of his experiences, exposing the dark underbelly of street life through his lyrics. He shared the struggles of growing up in an environment where violence was not only prevalent, but often glorified. His music became an outlet for his emotions, an unfiltered expression of the life he had lived. Violence as a way of life. Every bit of his existence was marred by the shadows of this intractable life. His footsteps traced the intricate maze of Chicago's most ruthless neighborhoods, navigating a childhood where the rules of survival were as severe as they were absolute. In this relentless environment, violence wasn't just a backdrop, it was a day-to-day reality as tangible as the concrete beneath his feet. The skirmishes that erupted in these territories were not just physical conflicts, but contests of will and resilience. This tough upbringing not only shaped his early years, but also cast a long, inescapable shadow over his life, acting as a relentless influencer, coloring his perception, decision-making, and most profoundly, his art. The illusion of triumph. In March 2014, Blood Money's life narrative embarked on a promising detour. Leveraging the fame of his cousin, the well-known rapper Chief Keef, he stepped onto the rhythmic platform of the music industry. His eyes were set on trading the life-threatening alleyways of street crime for the dynamic, lyric-filled stages of the rap world. He hoped to transpose the volatile tension of gang life into beats and rhymes, shaping a narrative of survival into an art form, hoping to ascend from the ashes of a perilous life into a beacon of resilience and triumph. With the signing of a lucrative 6-album contract with industry titan Interscope Records, it seemed as though Blood Money had finally navigated his way out of the perilous labyrinth of street life. The spotlights of fame illuminated his talent, the recognition a tangible symbol of a triumphant transition. Yet, just as he savored this pinnacle of success, the cruel pendulum of fate swung in reverse. His dawn of triumph, with its gleaming promise of a safer lifestyle, was destined to plummet into a heartbreaking abyss of tragedy. April 9th, 2014 dawned with a grim finality. The vibrant hum of Blood Money's newly minted success was abruptly hushed as a tempest of violence stole him from the world. Fresh from the glitz of Los Angeles and basking in the glow of his record deal, he found himself not on the summit of stardom, but at the fatal end of a bullet's journey. Gunfire echoed in the very streets he'd roamed as a child, his life cruelly abbreviated by a rain of bullets. This monstrous act sent tremors through the city, leaving it in stunned disbelief while the rap community wept for a star prematurely extinguished, a rhyme unsung. In the chilling aftermath of Blood Money's assassination, the rumor mill whirred into a frenzy, spewing accusations at various figures lurking within the shadows of Chicago's tumultuous gang scene. Among the accused were local adversaries such as Wooski and FYBJ Maine, implicated by their rivalry alongside darker forces from the gang landscape like T. Roy and King Von. Despite the swirling allegations and whispers of conspiracy, the quest for definitive answers remains futile. The cold fact remains, the perpetrator of this heinous crime roams free, the puzzle of Blood Money's untimely end unsolved. In a morose turn of the wheel of fate, an eerie majority of those accused in Blood Money's chilling demise have themselves fallen prey to the relentless grip of the street violence they were rumored to have unleashed. From whispered speculations to open accusations, their names have been etched onto the grim ledger of Chicago's gang conflicts. Yet, their deaths only deepen the enigma surrounding Blood Money's end, creating a chilling cycle of violence with no end in sight and leaving the mystery surrounding his brutal assassination forever shrouded in the cold, unforgiving silence of the grave. In the shadow of sorrow and tangled web of unsolved queries, the legacy of Blood Money endures, spirited forward by the collective memory of those who loved him and the fellow artists he inspired. His music continues to reverberate through the speakers, a haunting echo of a life cut too short. His abrupt departure from this world stands as a stark, chilling reminder of the lethal stakes tied to gang warfare, and the ephemeral nature of fame within the music industry, a cautionary tale echoing through the glamorous veneer of the hip-hop world. Remembering Blood Money's journey, Mario Blood Money Hess's life journey serves as a powerful reminder of the struggles faced by many individuals in marginalized communities. His story is one of resilience and talent tragically cut short by violence. It compels us to reflect on the underlying issues that persist in our societies and to amplify the voices of those who have been affected by similar circumstances. Blood Money's narrative stands as a testament to the ongoing battles waged by individuals who strive to rise above their challenging environments. Despite the hardships he faced, his talent and determination allowed him to transcend his circumstances and find solace in the art form of hip-hop. Through his music, he etched his experiences and emotions into the annals of the genre, leaving a lasting impact on listeners. His premature and devastating end serves as a stark reminder of the talent and potential that can be extinguished by violence. It is a somber realization of the lives cut short, the dreams left unfulfilled, and the loss felt by communities affected by such tragedies. As we navigate the complexities of our world, Blood Money's journey calls us to examine the social issues that persistently plague our societies. It urges us to confront the systemic challenges that contribute to violence, poverty, and inequality. By amplifying the voices of those who have experienced similar struggles, we can work towards building a more just and inclusive society.